Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we have our Pro Special Edition Penta. We've also got a Pro King Booker and we're also going to do a little bit more on the Wrestlemania quest by checking out Ring Smasher and Lights Out once again. So, we can now finally get this Pro Special Edition Penta that I have been looking forward to. There we are, that's probably the thumbnail. And there we've got the Pro, so you can actually see the little shurikens are coming up and flying around, and the little Penta logo here at the bottom has a little bit of movement, where this big, I don't know if this is meant to be like kind of saber kind of thing that like spikes them along. And of course we've got the big snake serpent in the back with its jaws opening and closing. Oh no, actually this is the snake. I don't know what this is, maybe this just is a mask. I'm not entirely sure what is exactly going on here, but it is a very cool little image, a cool little animation. And now for King Booker, let's go ahead and combine these. And there we go, there is our King of the Ring from a long time ago, big old King Booker himself, from back in the Attitude-esque era. Oh, so he does have a little pop-in animation as well. So that is quite cool to see. And this Penta is going to be particularly strong if you have the Penta glove, because you can see there his speed goes up to 47,392 at the moment. That's him without any of his levels, without any of his matches, and only 5 of his variants. So that's going to become really, really fast. It's going to be really, really fast. But speed is going to be through the roof by the time we get that leveled up. We've got Hacksaw Jim Duggan, who is at level 76, still weaker than Penta over here. And of course, we've just got the brand new Stone Cold Steve Austin from the Daily Streak. And if you keep doing the Daily Streak, then you will get yourself a can of Whoop-Ass that will add toughness to big old Stone Cold Steve Austin. Let's go ahead and gain the daily streaks. The first one is 100 credits. Well, the second one is 100 credits. I think the first one is a rare to draft pick. That is right. So we've got the 2 of those. And if we continue going, then we will get a can of Whoop-Ass that we can give to big old Stone Cold Steve Austin by the end. Let's go for this one in the bottom right hand corner. We got a Royal Rumble 25 guitar. I can't remember if that helps us or not, so I'm going to keep hold of it. And we'll just get rid of those. That's really weird. We pulled Jimmy, Jay, and Jimmy Uso. Wow, that's really crazy. That's pretty incredible, actually. But we are going to dust them. We'll keep the Royal Rumble 25 guitar, because we can at least use that in the WrestleMania Forever if we don't use it anywhere else. So we've got 1 free Ring Smasher, and we've got 1 free Lights Out. Ring Smasher was certainly the problem yesterday. Let's try this one and see how good we can get along on this one. So of course you always want to take the green ones because they are free. They're just guaranteed that they won't be the bad ones. Okay, so that's not particularly amazing. Let's go for this one. Okay, we've got a couple there. We'll try for this one here. No, we're going to keep going, because we haven't hit any obstacles yet. Let's go to the bottom left corner. Okay, so these 3 are closest together, so we're going to go for this one. That was unfortunate. So we're not going to pay to remove that one, but we will take this one because we know that that one is safe. And we are now up at 5. Actually, I think we do need to get ourselves up to 10. So we are going to spend 50 credits here, which is disappointing. That also sucked. And we do have to remove this one as well. Because we want to get ourselves up to at least 10. Okay, that's pretty good. That does get us up to 10. We're going to go for this bottom one. Okay, at this point we're just going to claim and exit now because it is far too expensive to go through this and to get everything. So we're just going to claim and exit right here and see what our rewards are. Okay, so we've got another couple of Wrestlemania cards, which is good. We've got another 3. And that is another 3 as well, so that's 6. Which helps towards the Alexa Bliss quest. And we'll go for this one on the top left. Build an Austin Theory. So it wasn't the best rewards. And reached the maximum amount of support cards, which is completely fine. So we'll have to get rid of those. And we are still training up Big Hacksaw over here, so we will use him. And we'll get rid of a couple of those cards, which are less helpful. And that was enough to finish Hacksaw. So the next one we're going to go with is we're going to level up big old Penta here. And we're going to go into WrestleMania Forever and we're going to trade in some of our things. That's what we're going to go with, and we're going to go with the 3.5 multiplier. And I don't believe we've got enough for a second one. No, we've only got 4. So now we're going to play Lights Out. And again, we're just going to play this one for free and just see what we get off of it. Oh, we're actually doing pretty well, considering that we're not going to buy any additional picks. Well, that was unfortunate, but we are just going to claim and exit. Yeah, we're just going to click skip all on this one. So there are our rewards. And we're now at 514, so we're going to get rid of some of those. We're going to feed them to Penta. Then we'll get rid of this Invasion mouth card as well. Ah, we still need to get rid of 2 more. Dang. So we will have to beat these 2 Triple H's. They were only worth 1 point anyway. And now we can trade in the rest of our legacy cards. We don't have anything above 9? Wow, that's not fantastic. I guess we'll use a Fairley here with another 220 points. Oh, we did pull a duo Advocate Paul Heyman off of that. So that made it worthwhile. Gonna lock that one down. 8, 5, 5, 5, and 3. And I think we're going to use just another feral, unless we've got anything smaller than ferals. It's not worth using a Legion or a Royal Rumble on. Nope, in that case it is indeed just going to be a feral Paul Heyman. Going to give us 91 points here. And we're going to do that one more time. It's going to be worth 7, and again we're going to use a feral card in this. It just seems like a waste for 24 points. But it all helps, it all adds towards getting these points here. And unfortunately you aren't able to claim these until you've got the previous one. So we need to get the bull rope so we can get this JBL before we can move on and get the rest of these rewards. And then once we get down to here, we're going to need to get this Raquel Rodriguez to get everything from Liv Morgan downwards. And then once we get to the final part here at number 12, we are going to need the People's Championship belt as well in order to claim the final boss, The Rock, and get the Spotlight theme, which looks like that. So I think that is going to be it for this little video, folks. I really hope you've all enjoyed. I'm going to continue working away to try and get these last 50 cards here, and that will give us the Pro of our Alexa Bliss, which will be a very, very strong card indeed. We're also still working towards getting the Fortified 1 Penta, which I just need to play more games of Boom and more games of PvP, but fortunately PvP is done for the time being. We need to wait another 8 hours and 44 minutes while we wait for that to refresh itself before we can continue playing PvP, but we can continue playing Boom games. As you can see here, I've got one ready to play, so I can go ahead and jump into that. Fortunately, my win streak is currently at 1. It is not a particularly good deck that I have because I am more working on trying to get through campaign mode than I am worrying about Boom mode. And Team Ring Domination has now finally finished. Oh, we can claim this. I didn't even realise I had a JBL sitting here waiting. And you can see here that the team have done incredibly well. Kakashi getting 120 shards by themselves. And you can see that there are some amazing other victories there from 45 shards, 32 shards, which are all very, very impressive. Even myself, Big Old Grand Cat, managed to get the minimum of the 10 shards, even though I only needed 5 shards because I got the heroic upgrade. But I still like to go out my way and do that extra little bit of work just to show that I am indeed a team player. And that reminds me, I should go back and update my deck because we are no longer in Team Ring Domination, so I will increase all of my team deck once again. And I think John Cena... Oh, Penta has now overtaken my John Cena by 153. And Damien Priest is still my strongest card, so that is what we are going with for the time being. And with that said, folks, that is now going to be it for this little video, and I really hope you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.